Well guys, today is the day to get these back to the farm. These are our hopper bottoms, these two right here, and we're gonna be putting them on the Rocket, which I just drove up right here. We're in Havre, Montana, and the guy's gonna be bringing a forklift over here. They're gonna use them to lift them up, and then we're gonna figure out a way to mount them to that trailer. These hoppers are built by that guy's fab shop. You can see right there. So Leg Arms is getting some measurements on the legs here. So we're gonna go ahead and fold all these out. And I was wrong earlier, this makes it 14 feet with these out. They just brought the forklift over, and he's gonna get underneath that thing, lift it up, and then we can put it on top of the trailer and figure out where the legs are gonna go. Looks like they're gonna sandwich the legs together on that one side. Okay, he just picked her up. These hoppers weigh, they say, around 5,000 pounds. So there's really not a tremendous amount of weight on this. Actually, this hopper bottom weighs more than the whole bin does that we're gonna be picking up. So he's gonna go ahead and put the hopper behind me. I'm gonna back the trailer up. We folded the wings out, as you can see. I'll back underneath him, and then we'll figure out which legs will touch the frame, which legs won't, and we can go from there as far as mounting it. Right now, just a few legs are resting on these square tubing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and boom it down. We're gonna put chains on it, boom the whole thing down. And we'll take it over to their shop, and we're actually gonna weld these legs to the frame of the trailer. We can cut that later, and we can put, grind it out and make it look nice, put paint on it. But weld's pretty solid, so we'll weld it, boom it, and I think it won't go anywhere. All right, Leg Arms is booming over there, and they got the second hopper coming on. I think this is gonna work out really good. Let me move this board here, Scott. There we go. I'm gonna back her up a hair, see if we can get them to line up as many legs as we can. Okay, you just drop this hopper down on. Got a leg right there. Could you go up just a hair? We got a piece of wood that fell underneath. Just a little bit. A little more. There we go. Okay, you're good. Okay, we need a boomer. So a boomer basically has a cam, and you hook on the chain, you leave a little slack in the chain, and the cam on this lever here, he'll put a pipe over it to give it more leverage, and it'll suck this chain tight. Reason for the pipe's just to give Leg Arms a little more strength. Not that he needs it. There you go, nice. That's tight. That's better. All right, there we go. Both hoppers are on the Rocket being the trailer. The boom in the front and the back, so there's two boomers on each hopper bottom. There's Leg Arms. He's a jerk. I'm gonna drive us over to their, that guy's fab shop building, which, I got a little secret for you guys I'm gonna tell you in a second here. But they're gonna tack weld those legs down to the frame, and then we'll flag her up, get on our merry way. Gotta get an overload permit too as well, so we gotta stop the scales. They're gonna just check everything out, make sure that we're legal. Get our permit. Got two flag vehicles, 18 feet wide. I better not mess this up. Just gotta pull it up next to this lovely building right here. Very special, lovely building. All right guys, here's my secret. This building I'm in right now is the original Big Bud factory. This is the assembly line that Big Bud used back in the 70s and early 80s. The 747 Big Bud was built in here, or assembled in here. Our Big Buds were built in here, at least our Series 2 and our Series 3. Our Series 1 might not have been. Isn't that cool? Can you imagine all that brand new white paint in here? 5 1/4, 450s, 250s, 750, 740. 950, all of them. This is where it was done. Right now it's owned by Torgerson's. They're a big case dealer in Montana, and Torgerson's run that half, and they rent this half to that guy's fab shop, and they're the ones that built us those hoppers. There's a couple more buildings here that are from the Big Bud plant. So when Big Bud went under, you know, these buildings eventually were acquired by, I don't know if Torgerson's bought it or, I don't think they bought it right after they went out of business, but eventually Torgerson's ended up with this lot, and now they run their dealership out of this area. But also on another note, we just bought a machine that's actually on this lot somewhere too. So kind of funny. See all those gantry cranes? I guess those aren't gantry cranes. Those are just, what do they call those? Swing out cranes? Gantry cranes roller. That's a gantry crane there. Yeah, that is. Got some nice fab equipment in here. We got the truck pulled up to the big door right here. This is the door where the 747 Big Bud would have rolled out with its fresh coat of paint. Couldn't help it. I had to walk up the office stairs. This is where Big Bud had their offices in the building here. But I'm gonna take a shot from up above so you guys can see what it looks like in here. Okay, there's the crew down there. This is a jig that they use to make those hopper bottoms. They can make up to, I thought he said up to 10, 15,000 bushel bins. Hopper bottoms can fit on that. That's Torgerson's side over there. And you guys will see in the picture, I'm gonna share it in a second. But the 747 Bud, if I'm correct, looks in the picture, worked right there in that picture when my grandpa and my dad came to check it out. And that'd have been 79, I believe. Pretty amazing. Here's looks like the stand, bottom stand for a pretty large hopper being built right now. And they just finished tacking this on. So you can see they put beads of welds on all the legs that are touching. And then we got her boomed real securely. Well, we're just about to take off. That's all secure. We got to put some flags on it, stop by the weigh scale, get our permit, and get on the road. But there it is again. All you Big Bud fans out there, this is home. So there's a couple buildings down here too that I believe are part of the Bud factory. Maybe some over here. Just up the hill, right up this way, is actually big equipment, and that's where Ron Harmon moved his business, which was Big Bud, but eventually he started a big equipment company. And they're up on the hill up there, and that's where that building burnt down. They're in the process, I believe, of getting ready to rebuild and put a new building up soon. I got to check it out. I haven't been there in a while. And they also have another building west of here a little ways, and maybe I'll be able to go do a tour of it. I drove by, you could see it off the road. There was white tractors everywhere. There's Big Buds all over in front, so that'd be pretty fun. So I'll have to talk and see maybe sometime and go and do a video on that. But anyways, it's kind of cool. I've never been in this building before. My dad and my grandpa and others had been here back in the day when the Buds were rolling out of here, but it's just pretty cool. You know, it's part of that history. There's a lot of history. Time for some coffee. Okay, back to moving the hoppers. Just getting all the oversized gear on. We got wide load on leg arms pickup here, and it's got his beacon on the top. And my dad's over here laying underneath the other pickup getting his ready. For a load this wide, they told us we don't need a wide load sign on the back of the trailer itself. Just both pilot cars have to have a beacon that's 360 degrees, can be seen, as well as wide load on front and back. We flagged the widest points of the trailer. My dad's doing the same with his pickup, getting a wide load on the front and back. And then we've got a rotating beacon on the top of the truck. And then on the front bumper of the truck, which I'm not sure, I think this is required as well. We've got an oversized load up here too. So wide, oversized, all that. Pretty much let everybody know that we're big. All right, we're rolling. Wide load back there. Okay, we got a permit. We're good to go now. Everything seems to work out, so let's try to make this trip without any incidents. That'd be awesome. See you at the farm. How do you like that for grain bins? I dare you guys to count how many are there. So we've transitioned to county road now. We were in Liberty County, now we're in Toole County. Maybe 15 miles left, something like that. All right, we're just now turning onto the Galata Road.
Well, we're far as Galata, so getting closer.
that guy. Due to the fact that the fifth wheel on the trailer doesn't overhang very far, we had to run the fifth wheel plate as far back as possible, which means, as you can see, there's not much covering those axles back there. So I got rocks smacking my cab right now. I'm just waiting for my window to break. Oh well, we'll make it. Still got crop out here being cut. You guys can see it right there. I've seen some mustard, some canola, and it looks like spring wheat right here. Finally, we're back in our area. That's our field right there. It's fun driving across the country though. Winter wheat's still not up yet. Hopefully this week, with it being in the 60, almost 70 degrees one day, will help wake it up and get it to come out of the ground. But yeah, it needs to be up soon. It's not out yet. 100 miles and the last stretch is the roughest. That's where the bins are going. We're gonna go ahead and take these hoppers to the farmyard over here, but they're gonna be over here at that place. All right, mission accomplished. There they are. Made it to the farmyard. I swapped the leg arms earlier, and I got a new phone actually. If you guys don't notice, the quality's only better. I hope it is. And I tried to fly my drone to video it flying into the yard, but it decided right when I got over the yard to lose connection to the remote. So fortunately, I could see the drone and I could manually fly it to the ground. But so I don't know if I didn't get very good footage or not. But hopefully it does. If it is, I'll put it in the video. You guys will see it. But yeah, let's take a look, see if this thing do anything crazy. So they went around at that guy's fab shop and they put a couple beads of weld like that where all the legs were touching. A couple of these legs were firmly on square tubing like that one right there, and of course we boomed, you know, the centers to the main frame. But every one of these welds held up that whole 100 miles with this trailer flexing and everything. So we'll come through with the plasma cutter and we'll just lightly cut that off, grind this down. You won't even know that that's been welded on too. And then we'll figure out a way whether we want to use the crane right there or the front end loader to grab these and either take them one at a time over where they're going to be over there, or just run this whole trailer over, pick them off, and then we'll get figured out how to do concrete and everything. And then, yeah, get some new hopper bottoms. I forgot to wear my Welker gear today. I got extra hats and shirts on, but I do usually wear my Welker gear. So anyways, but yeah, we're back. That's good. And now I got some other things I got to do. But if you guys like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Like us on Facebook, Instagram. We even have a Twitter. And yeah, that's it. So I do have some cool stuff coming up here in the next couple weeks. I think you guys will really enjoy it. We're getting really close to that 100,000 subscribers. I don't know if this video is going to be out before or after that, but it's going to be fun, and I can't wait. 100,000 is a big number, so I'm pretty excited for that. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy that. We'll catch y'all later.